Hello. Not me nearly falling over. Hi, how are you all doing? I am Cheesy for those of you who don't know, and welcome to my chill little speed build sessions. Basically, my plan now is to create an entire Cheesy save file and get good at building. My issue is I'm not the greatest builder, right? But I want to be good. So why not create a save file and do it all? Yeah, that's great. That's the plan. So we're starting off here in the classic Willow Creek starter home. The one on the end, the CheesyWine household is moving. Yeah, basically we're starting in the corner. But there we go. So this is the house, but we are going to bulldoze it all. We're getting rid of it. We're starting fresh. We're starting new. We're going to give it a cheesy makeover. I also realized the side has windows up and down, and it irked me. So we're starting fresh. That's what we're doing today. It took me so long. I did this on Twitch, and so this is a speed build of the whole stream. So don't mind my little, it's probably going to be here like my little alerts and my little, recent, they did this follow, and I didn't think I was going to upload it to YouTube, so I didn't get rid of that when I recorded it. So it's alright, you can do with it, you can see it, it's cute. But basically my idea for this house, I didn't have an idea. Honestly, I didn't really have an idea to start with, but I knew that I wanted a cute little front patio. I wanted it to be 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 living area and kitchen. Also, I made it half myself because, obviously you make things hard for yourself, and I gave myself a $20,000 budget. So I wanted it to be a starter home that anyone can grab from the gallery, which apparently you all have already. I checked it. I literally did this like yesterday, and I checked it, and there's like 135 downloads. Thank you. But anyway, sorry, back to the build. This is the roof, and I always start with roofs because roofs scare me. I can never get it right. It never looks how I want it to, and it's just daunting. I just make boxes usually, so I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I am trying different things with the roofs to try and make it work. In the end, I was okay with it in the end. I think it could have been a lot better, but it was, it's the beginning of the cheesy save file. You know what? I might come back to this starter house, like once I finish the rest of the world and redo it and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm amazing now. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. But I really, really enjoy building, and it's something that I want to get good at. But the biggest struggle for me, hands down, is the fact that I couldn't use any custom content. I am obsessed with CC, right? With custom content. Not being able to use CC genuinely hurts my soul, but I wanted it to be accessible for as many people as possible. In the end, I think we tried to limit the packs. So we had the base game, obviously, Eco Lifestyle, the Plant Kit pack. There was another one. I'll see it as I go through. I remember what it is. But yeah, no, I wanted to limit it to that. But the issue is when I first started the build, I didn't have any limitations. So there is a couple of things in there that sort of didn't end up working, and then I had to, at the end of it, cut it all out and get rid of the stuff that was extra. But I just wanted it to be, accessible for as many people as possible, but also be kind of cute, because I can't just do base game. Not yet. I'm not at that stage yet. Maybe that's a challenge for another time. But I really liked this idea of the window at the front sort of being an open little like library lounge living area. I love that idea. I would really love a mini library in my house. Would just be magical. And so I wanted to do that for this build. I didn't want to go too fancy because, again, cash, money, we don't have. I think it took me a very long time to decide the vibe of this build, because so far it's like, I was like, am I going modern? Am I going classic? I tried a bit of, the country pack, and then I just realized, no, that's too classic, but I want it to be more modern, and it took a while to decide a theme. In the end, I just went for plants, really. It was great. But I was trying to get maybe that wood outside. I tried brick, but I thought it was too much. So in the end, I did a feature brick wall around the where the glass is, and then wooden planks for the rest of the house, which I think ended up looking nice. It's a bit of a difference, And in the end, all of it was aqua green blue theme. I tried to keep it pale so it wasn't too like in your face, but everything ended up being sort of like calming green and blue and stuff. And my debug finally worked. I'm so excited because my debug has not worked for a hot minute, and so I went crazy with debug, so don't mind me because it's all free. But yeah, so here we decided to do the bathroom, the guest bedroom at the top there, the master bedroom near the veranda at the front, and then the little kitchen and dining area at the back, and then of course the living area with the sunroom basically. It's a sunroom. What am I talking about? It's a sunroom. I did move things around a little bit because that bedroom ended up being too small. I think I moved it forward, but you know, it's fine for the moment. It took me so long to figure out the vibe. Oh, you got a close up of my face there. I do little zooms on Twitch, so don't mind me. Again, I was not prepared to put this on YouTube, but I thought, why not? Why not add it to YouTube? Because like I've already done the work, I've already made the build, I've got the recording. Let's just speed it up and talk over it. Easy done. Well, easy done. I'm still trying to learn how to edit, so don't mind me and my early videos being interesting. But I'm going through this phase of like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I really want things to be perfect, but I need to let that go because I'll never get anywhere if everything's perfect to start with. So I am here for the journey. Welcome to the beginning of my editing skills and my building skills. We're going to look back on this in a year's time and go, oh my gosh, baby cheesy. So that's what we're going for. I want to get better and I just need to get out of my comfort zone and just do it. So here, what I'm trying to do is a little pergola. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And because I saw someone do it and it was wrong in the end and I moved it all because that just looks wrong. But I really liked the idea of having like little hanging plants over the side of it. I think I changed it in the end because those were from the jungle pack and I didn't want to add the jungle pack. And I used a lot of debug for a lot of the exterior, so I think that's what I did in the end. But I really liked the idea of that colour. This is where the epiphany happened. So see those little green archways? I went, that's it, we're going for a light green tone house, and then bricks around the outside. Oh, that's it. That's when the theme began. It took way too long to figure that out, but it's fine. And I decided to go for wood for most of it, little blue carpets for the 2 bedrooms, and then tiles obviously for the bathroom. I did want to go a bit nicer with the bathroom in the end than I did, but 20 grand. I'm not used to working on a budget in these builds. I was like looking for the vanity table, I was looking for the grand piano, just not in a 20k build, no thank you. I didn't even put a TV in the end because it was just too expensive. That's alright. That's it. Sorry, my brain is catching up with me. Those doors are from the Home Decorator pack. So that was the other pack we used, Home Decorator. So base game, Eco Lifestyle, Home Decorator, and the plant kit, the new one. That's all I used. On the gallery, it does say that there is some spa day and some get to work. That's just because I put it originally and I couldn't find it in the build. Like, I thought I pulled it apart. I couldn't find it. So there's just, you don't need those packs if you want to download this off the gallery. My gallery ID is CheesyWine TTV if you did want this for a starter home for yourself. But yeah, that's the idea with that. These counters, I didn't know were base game. I genuinely didn't know they were base game. Like, they look too good to be base game. I know it sounds weird, but they actually look kind of cute. It took me a while to figure out the layout of the kitchen and the dining area because I wasn't quite sure. Where I wanted to go with it, but in the end I sort of moved it to the side and had a dining table jut out. It was good because it made my build look less of a box again, because I have a habit of everything looking like boxes. I'm trying. And I really wanted the backsplash to be, yeah, that's the word, backsplash, those big mirrors, because I just find that so gorgeous in kitchens with the backsplash around the thing as just mirrors, because it makes the room feel a lot bigger and a lot more spacious. But it was like 200 and something per mirror. When we're on a budget, you go for the 5 cents. No thank you. So yeah, that was a no-go in the end. And I wanted to add so much more clutter than I did by the end of it, but I just had no money. Like I had no money left because I used every last cent. I think I had like 10 simoleons left when I finished. I think it changed by the end because I had to get rid of a couple of things that were in other packs. So I ended up having a bit of extra money. But when I finished the build per se, before altering it for the gallery, I had like 10 simoleons. So yeah, that's the best we could do. But in here, see, that's what we did in the end with the dining area. We sort of put that in the little corner that jutted out. I think I put a little rug underneath it. I thought it was really just a nice area. It's sort of spacious, you know? Well, as spacious as a tiny house can get. But I think it works well for a starter home. You don't need too much space. You're just starting out. You can renovate. You're probably going to move anyway. That's what I do in my Sims builds because... Of course, in The Sims, it's easier to get rich in Sims than real life. So I just get rich, magically move into a mansion. Why not? Why wouldn't you when you got the opportunity? That's me putting a lot of plants. I like plants. Can you tell? Can you tell? So I added a lot of plants in my build. And one of the reasons that chat was talking about was the fact that, what is it? Plants in The Sims don't die. So you can have all of these beautiful house plants and not worry about looking after them because I'm trash at looking after them. I'm stressed about this one. I've got one up here and it's a really easy one. You're only meant to water it like once a week. I'm stressed about it. I'm like, it better not die. I'm holding myself accountable by letting you guys know that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But this little corner, I wanted it to be like a little reading nook with, of course, plants. I think I changed it in the end because it didn't quite work. No, actually, I think it was that. I wanted to put a TV. We experimented with putting a TV, but TVs were just too expensive. And the shape of where I wanted it to go, it just didn't work for me. So we left that as a little reading nook, which I love because lately I've been getting into reading. I am trash at reading books. Like, absolutely trash. I hate that I'm trash at it, but I just cannot finish a book from start to end. And guess what your girl did? Finished a book from front to back. It was Bridgerton. And now I got the whole selection, the whole series on my bookshelf because it's like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Bridgerton. And I saw the first 2 seasons on Netflix and I was like, I need to know more. So I went and bought the rest of the books and now I can't put them down and now I'm reading them like crazy. Also, I hope you don't mind that these speed builds, because I'm planning to do the save file for like the entire every world sort of thing. So there'll be a lot of these speed builds in theory. Hope you don't mind that I'm just sort of chatting away as well in general, not just talking about the build, because I run out of things to say when I'm just talking about the build. Because it's like, oh yeah, bathroom. Cool. So it's sort of like, I've decided it can be a sort of chill thing that we can all just vibe, watch a cute little build being done, watch the evolution of Cheesy learning how to build in The Sims, and just chat and hang out. That's the plan. See how empty this bathroom is? I wanted it to be so much more like, oh, I love making bathrooms pretty with the little, even the wallpaper, just everything, making it really cute, but I just didn't have the budget for it. And I wanted a nice bathtub and maybe like in the corner little bathtub with a couple little towels and candles. But even clutter, which is like the thing that makes a build, I didn't have enough money for clutter. So it was really hard to do this, but you know, in the end we got there. I didn't do anywhere near as much clutter as I usually do in builds. But that's the challenge. That is the challenge of this starter home. Limited packs, no CC, and on a budget. I'm not crying, you are. It's great. But that's right. I extended the bedroom out that way. I didn't have room to extend it out in the kitchen wise, so I just made the veranda a little bit smaller. It didn't need to be that big in the first place. And we're trying to keep it, you know, reasonably modest house. It's where we begin. I tried to put the vanity table in there, and they're expensive, and I only realized now that I'm on a budget how expensive it was. And oh, look at that CC that I found as I was making it. That CC mirror that was like a semicircle would have been perfect. But can I use it? No. Am I torturing myself by doing this? Yes. But it's good. It means you guys can have it too. That's the plan at least. And see how I've done it like the sort of blue-green theme tone? So like the carpet, the bed, the painting. I tried to keep it that way for the bedrooms at least, and a little bit the rest of the house as well. This was the spare bedroom and I didn't quite know what to do. I thought maybe I could cheat it and just make it a baby room. But I remembered the original build had an extra bed, like it was a spare bedroom. It wasn't like a kid's room or anything. So I thought, let's just stick to the original. I want to base it on the original build but make it more cute, pretty, you know, just try and improve it. The aim of this series, the aim of me trying to make a cheesy save file is just to improve what's already there. We're trying, we're getting there. In this little corner I wanted to put a chair, and I really liked the dresser on the side there, but in the end I think I had to sell the dresser because it cost too much money and I needed basic things like a fire alarm. So it had to go. I started working on the exterior now, I think, and it just, so much. It scared me. The exterior scared me. But luckily my debug worked. Luckily it worked. But yeah, before I went to exterior, apparently I was doing curtains. These curtains were reasonably cheap. I was surprised. And they look really nice. They're just kind of basic neutral tones, but it sort of lifts the space having curtains. It doesn't look so open. It gives the illusion of clutter without having to afford clutter. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Oh. Let's just chat for a little bit. I got a raid by the beautiful pug owned. So I wanted to say hi to everyone there. But we, came back to the build, looking at what we can do with it. Wasn't quite sure. Pug told me, genius hack. Pug owned on Twitch. You should go check her out. Mwah, magical bean. Told me that if you get rid of the under the stair thing, that saves you like $400 simoleons. It saves you so much money if you just say, no, it works. It doesn't need like anything to hold up. It's fine. It'll be fine. And you just hide it with bushes and it just, extra money? Yes, please. So if you are on a budget in The Sims, get rid of the underside of the stairs. Free. Smart. Not my tip, but yes, pug, go for it. And then I was trying to figure out what I actually want to do with the front area. I knew I wanted to terraform, like, you know, the nice little, just dirt ground sort of thing. But I didn't know what to do with the plants and stuff. But debug. I was so happy my debug was working. Like seriously, all of this exterior was basically free. I think there was a couple of things that I bought because I really liked it, but the majority of it, why buy simoleons when you can just cheat life? I keep having this issue, like, why can't we do that in real life? I really can't afford bills this week. Motherload. Wouldn't that be so good though? Oh, Sims is our escape from reality. And you would be lying to yourself if you said otherwise. But yeah, so, well, it is for me at least. And this is my little, what's it called? Gate, fence. I'm just working on the fence here, and just using debug stuff was a lot of fun. It was kind of bugging me that the poles didn't line up with all of them, but you do what you have to do. And I think it looked kind of cute. I was trying to figure out, do I want a fence at the front? But I kind of liked it being open, and I thought it looked kind of cute. I just sort of, honestly, because it was free and debug, I just got anything that looked cute and put it out there. And this is when I started to experiment with the roof sort of area. I didn't put it into this little video, but I did have to like redo this section to get rid of the get to work fences. So, you know, we ignore that, but in the end that's gone. But the pergola is still there. Guys, my words, they're failing me today. But yeah, we're just sort of chatting here. I'm just chatting to chat. I take a while to chat. That's an issue I have, but it's fun. I like chat too much to just let it go. But we do build together, and it's really nice to get chat's feedback. So yeah, just when I'm chatting on Twitch, You guys say, hey, did you know you could do oh gosh, calm down, Cheesy. Did you know you could do this on the build? And I go, no, let's do it. So I learn a lot from you guys. I honestly, before I started streaming, I did not build at all. I was only a Kaz simmer. I only did Kaz because of Claire Siobhan. Why wouldn't you? Because Claire Siobhan. And she was my inspiration to honestly just start playing The Sims. And when I did start streaming, everyone was like, hey, you should build a little bit. And I went, you should see my builds before and after. They're definitely getting there. I am getting better. But I would not consider myself a sim builder yet. The motivation is strong. I will be good at building by the end of this. That is what I have decided. And I hope you join me for the journey. So yeah, out here I'm just sort of doing some terraforming with the little dirt, making it all pretty, and I wanted a little something on the patio, some chairs. I thought maybe a chess table, but in the end I put the chess table at the backyard. And roofs. I always forget to put the roof stuff on. I always remember to do the roofs, but I forget to put the details, like what type of roof tiling I want. It's so silly that I always forget. That's right. But I did remember now, thank goodness. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do around this sort of corner. I still don't think I'm quite happy with the end product anyway, but I just clutter it up. Honestly, when in doubt, more plants. It's my solution. Don't tell anyone my secret. Thanks. Thanks. But yeah, so I was just adding more plants. I put the chess table out the back there. I wanted to put things on the side. It was really hard to figure out what to do on the sides. I never know what to do on the sides of the house. I probably should have put like wheelie bins and like little hose wheel. That's actually, now thinking about it, that's probably what I should have done. But we live and we learn, and I might do that for the next build, which I'm excited. I'm excited for another build, which is weird for me. It's weird for me to be excited for the next build. And I really wanted to put that bike, but I realized it was like a early release. You'd only get it if you got a pack early, so it wasn't accessible for everyone, so I got rid of it. Sad. My brain's going everywhere, don't mind me. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm really excited to do another build, which is, I'm happy that that's the case from here. So I had the little chess table out the back there, and I think I did a little bit more clutter on the inside because it was sort of empty. It still was quite empty by the end of it. I wanted to use those fry pans, but they were so expensive. Ugh. But I did want to do more clutter, but I really just didn't have enough money for it. I only put a little bit in the kitchen. Ideally, I would have filled those counters. I would have had like one or two that you could still use. Did I not put a sink? It's fine. Sims only use the bathroom anyway. They never use actual kitchens. I didn't put a sink. And no one told me. No one pulled me up on it. Oh my gosh. I'm not blaming chat. I swear. Oh, I'm so silly. I forget the most basic things. I forgot the trash can for a while until someone told me. Always forget the trash can. What else did I forget? There's a couple of things I forgot. The fire alarm. Everyone wanted the fire alarm because they didn't want everyone to burn down. And I was like, look, fair. Because it is a starter home and Sims have a tendency to put themselves on fire when cooking. I relate to that so much. I really do. It's a bit sad. But here, so I'm going to give you a little tour. So now it's gotten a little bit slower, but this is basically the build. There are some trees, but you can't really see it in this mode. It's fine, you get the gist. So this is the little front patio. I think it looks gorgeous. You walk in here into your little living area with your books and, oh yeah, the roof. And I never fixed the roof either. It's fine. It's fine. But you've got a nice little view out there. I think it's really pretty, and having that couch sort of around the side. Oh, it's really calming. I can imagine sitting there reading my book. I really can. Oh, now I want that. I can build it. This is the master bedroom. I think it turned out alright considering. I think the painting was a good idea to fill the space, and then just little shoes, just so there's stuff, a little bit of stuff. This is the bathroom. It does the trick. It's got your double sink, which I think is nice because I sort of wanted a little couple bathroom with a cute view, of course. It's got the painting, the toilet, needed, it's a necessity. Then we walk in here and we have the guest bedroom, which I think turned out alright. I did want to put more in it, but really you don't need too much. This is the kitchen / dining area with no sink. It's great. And then we're going to go outside and it's sort of got this chess table and little umbrella. I think I got rid of that because that was from a different pack in the end. And you got your tree and your pretty bushes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that is the build. That is the beginning of my cheesy save file. I am excited. I am genuinely very excited for this. Let me know in the comments below if you like the starter house and what lot you want me to do next. I'm thinking of staying in Willow Creek and doing all of Willow Creek, but if you guys have a different suggestion and you actually really want me to do something else, like let me know in the comments below, and come say hi on Twitch, twitch.tv/CheesyWine, because I'll be doing all of these on Twitch and uploading the speed builds to YouTube. That is the plan, at least. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give a cheeky little comment on the bottom if you would like to as well. I really appreciate every little interaction with this video. It means the world to me, and I cannot wait to catch you on the next one. Au revoir. I butchered that pronunciation, I bet you. But anyway, bye.